Hey guys, welcome back to Aisha's Butterfly Land. What's up, butterflies? Happy Friday! Yay, yay, yay! We made it to Friday. Man, how was y'all week? It's been a long week for me. I don't know about y'all. But anyway, so today I'm not going to make nothing hard. Friday, I just like to keep it easy and simple because of what? I don't have energy. So, easy breezy Friday. Yeah, that should be my Friday team. Anyway, easy breezy Friday. So today I'm going to show you what I'm making. I'm making breakfast. So I'm going to show you how I make my French toast and omelet. Okay, so I have my non-stick spray. It's butter flavor. My ground cinnamon, vanilla, two slices of butter bread. And in this bowl, I have my eggs. It's already beaten. So what I would want to do is add some milk first. So I'm going to add like 1/4 of a cup of milk. That's 1/4 of a cup. You're going to add some vanilla. You know I love vanilla. So you're going to add like a dash of vanilla, cinnamon, and you don't have to use a measuring cup. Just eyeball it. But if you can't, eyeball it, you think you're going to pour the whole, everything in here, so measure. But I know how much I like, so I don't measure. I just eyeball it. So you see, like 3 dashes of cinnamon, because you want to taste the cinnamon in here, okay? You want to taste the cinnamon in the batter because it's French toast. If you don't like French toast, don't make it. But I guess you can make it without cinnamon, because when you go to the grocery store in the frozen aisle, if you buy the frozen French toast, there's some that's original without the cinnamon and some with cinnamon. So I guess you can make it without cinnamon. But today we're gonna make it with cinnamon. So make sure it's nice and mixed. Okay, and I'm gonna move the whisk over here until I'm making the eggs. So the first thing, and also you need a pan, a non-stick pan. I have it nice and hot. I'm gonna go ahead and spray it with my non-stick spray. The pan is nice and hot. I had it on medium high. Now I turned it down to number 5. So I'm gonna go ahead and just spray my pan. You hear that? I'm gonna spray it really good because I don't want it to stick. You might think it's a lot, but it's not a lot. I'm just doing enough so it don't stick, because if I put the bread in here and it fall apart, that's not good. Have it happen before? Yes. But, today I want a nice, perfect French toast. So, it's going to be nice and hot. And I'm going to go ahead and dip my bread in here. I'm going to dip my bread in the egg batter. And you don't want to leave the bread in here too long, because if you leave it too long, it's gonna get super soft and it's gonna fall apart. So just dip it and keep going. Don't you leave the bread in there soaked and forget about it. Do not put the bread in here and forget about it and go in the living room, start watching TV or doing whatever. No, dip the bread, let the excess egg mixture drop, and place it in the pan. You see? There you go. And I'm going to do the second one. Dip it. Dip it. And drain. Okay? And I'm just going to place the second one right here. Okay. And I'm just going to leave it for a good 3 minutes. Then we'll flip it, because you want to cook it. You want to cook it. So you don't want the batter to, when you flip it, it's still runny. No, you want a nice toasted French toast, golden brown. So we're not going to play with it right now, because if we try to flip it right now, guess what's going to happen? It's going to break. It's going to get messy, and we don't want that. So just leave it for 3 minutes. It's going to get nice and golden brown. It's going to get hard enough to flip. So see you in 3 minutes. Alright guys, so it's been 3 minutes. As you can see, it's nice and golden brown. So it's ready to be taken out. The heat is nice and hot. The temperature hot as you need it. So this one is almost done. I don't want to rush it. I'm just flipping it over, giving the other side a good twirl. Okay, in the meantime, all right guys, in the meantime, I have my eggs here. I have 2 eggs here. So I'm making an omelet. So I just want to show you what I'm going to put. I'm going to put a little black pepper and salt. So in this omelet, if you like, you can add vegetables in it. You can add onions, peppers, spinach, all that stuff like you would find at Denny's or IHOP. You can make it your own. You can even add bacon inside. After you cook the bacon, just crumble it in. You can do that. But today I'm just going to make it original omelet. It's just going to be the eggs and the cheese. That's all I want today. So today I don't want nothing fancy. Like I said, today is easy. It's easy Friday. I don't want nothing fancy. I just want to keep it simple. Okay. So in the same pan, I'm just going to mix this. It's nice and mixed. And when you mix the eggs, make sure you mix it all the way. Like this, let some air get in it. It's nice. You want it nice and fluffy. You don't want you don't want no white parts in it. The egg white, you don't want to see it. You want all yellow, nice and yellow. So that means it's all nice and mixed. So my heat is still on 5. It's nice and hot. Of course, we don't want to burn the eggs, but we want it at a nice temperature so it'll cook fast. So I'm gonna just put a little tablespoon of olive oil, and I'm gonna go ahead and add this butter right here. 1, 2, and the butter is just gonna help it give it nice flavor and make it brown. So that's what it's gonna do. I know you're probably saying, why olive oil and butter? Well, hey, that's how it's gonna go, okay? So keep up with me. Do it. Just do it. You'll thank me later. You'll see why I did that. It's gonna be nice. The butter is gonna make it nice and golden brown. It's gonna help it. So let me show you. I'm just gonna pour it in here like that. Okay? You see? So right now, you see the eggs. Look, I'm not gonna flip it. I'm not gonna scramble it. I'm not gonna do none of that jazz. So right now, all I want you to do is get a clean spatula. Okay, and this is what we're gonna use. So right now, I'm just gonna do this to the edges. I'm not flipping it. I just want to get the I just want the edges to come nice along. So when I do flip it, it's going to be nice and easy. It's going to help come along. You see this part right here? That means it's still not set. Okay? So don't do nothing on that side. Just the other side, just flip it around. I mean, pull it. You see? Like, it don't take that long. Like a minute or so. So the eggs are starting to cook. Because when you serve your eggs, you want your eggs to be nice and cook inside. You do not want to serve anyone uncooked eggs. No, no, no. That's a no-no. Because if you eat raw eggs, guess what? You're going to get sick. We don't want that. So in the meantime, I'm just going to sprinkle some cheese. Yes. I have my Mexican blend cheese. But if you have Parmesan, whatever cheese you have, go ahead and put it in there. Whatever cheese you have. So I have my Mexican blend. Whatever cheese. In this recipe, you can add or omit whatever you like. So just do what you like, okay? Okay, so I can see that my eggs at the bottom is starting to get nice and brown. So what I'm going to do is just go ahead and start flipping it. You see this? Look at it. Wow. Look how brown and nice it is. You see that? Nice and brown. And that's exactly what you want. You see? You see the butter and the oil? You see the butter helped it get that nice. If you touch it, you can see it's nice and crusty. And that's what you want. So I'm going to give it a minute or so and I'm going to flip it over. And you see right here, look, when I touch it, it's coming along. It's nothing sticking to the pan. So by the time I get done with this pan should be clean as a whistle. I should not see no eggs in it. If you see eggs sticking to the pan, that means you didn't put enough butter, you didn't put enough olive oil. And yes, ma'am, you do need it because you don't want the pan to stick. You don't want the eggs to stick to it. So now look. I'm flipping it over so I can make sure the edges are getting cooked. Now look. Yes, girl. Yes. And look how big this egg is. I can't eat this all by myself. I can probably split it in half with someone. Look, it's big. It's nice and big. So it's almost ready. So guys, while this is getting ready, guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to start getting my plate together and I'm going to show you how I'm going to serve this bad boy. Just so hold on. It's getting ready. Hold on. Yes. Like I said today. Alright guys, so I'm taking my omelet out because it's nice and golden brown and you don't want to overcook it. So come right here, let me show you. So this is French toast after all. So I have some butter here, not a lot. Like what you would do with pancakes and waffles, you will add a little butter to it. So I'm going to go ahead and just add it right there. Okay? Move this to the side. Okay? And I'm going to go ahead and add my syrup. Just a little bit. Not a whole lot. I don't want a whole lot. Just a little bit. And I'm not done yet. Hold on. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and add some powdered sugar to my French toast just to make it nice and pretty. Look, not a whole lot. Look, I'm just putting it on here. Nice and pretty. You see that? I didn't put a whole lot. Just enough to make it pretty. Okay? And I have my fork here. And I have my knife. And guess what? And I have my coffee. And I already had my coffee brewing. We should go to the table. Alright guys, my omelet is ready and I have my French toast here with butter and my syrup and a little powdered sugar on top just to make it pretty. Now look at this omelet. It's nice and golden brown. And this was only 2 eggs. Yes, 2 eggs. And it looked like it was like 4. But look, 2 eggs and if you want, you can just split it in half. I'm going to show you. Doesn't this look pretty? Split it in half and look at the cheese inside. It kind of looks like a quesadilla, doesn't it? It looks like a quesadilla with the cheese in there. It's nice and melted. So I'm gonna go ahead and try it. Try a little piece of eggs and try a piece of the French toast. And I want a little butter right here. Okay, so first let me try the French toast. And what do we say before we start eating? Bismillah. And for you guys who don't know, that's in the name of Allah. So people bless their food in different ways. And I like to bless my foods by saying Bismillah. And you might want to bless your food in the name of God or in the name of whoever, but that's how we do it in this household. So, Bismillah. Wow. The French toast is really good. And it's like a thick, not too thick, but just right. And you can tell it's cooked inside. Look, it's not runny. The inside is not runny at all. It's nice and cooked. Good. The eggs. Let me try the eggs. And if you want the egg, if you want hot sauce on your eggs, whatever you like, you can do it. It's nice and hot and They have a good flavor. I think the butter did do a trick. Because sometimes you know how people cook eggs with the oil, but I think the butter give it that nice flavor. All right, guys. Until next time, happy Friday, happy eating. And if you're new to this channel, go ahead and subscribe, like, leave me a comment, and tell me what's your favorite breakfast. What do you do on a lazy Friday, like me? Are you just gonna lay around? Hey, it's Friday. So today, I'm just gonna eat my breakfast, lay around, and get ready for Saturday. Because guess what? Saturday is not a weekend for me. I gotta work. All right, until next time, y'all be good and stay well. And you'll thank me later once you try this recipe. I know you will. Thank you.